Welcome back. Jiu-Jitsu 2000 here today. I'm coming at you with an interesting video for you. Today I want to talk about fast action sport type cameras, and more specifically about how do we handle these cameras in the water. So we all know that they have waterproof housings that they're put in. This happens to be a Geek Pro camera, which is basically, for the lack of a better term, it's the knockoff of a GoPro. These are great cameras. They put out 1080p, 30 frames, and they're really good. So you don't want to lose these when it comes to being in the water. So you obviously know that, like I mentioned, they have a waterproof housing. This one goes down to 30 meters, which is approximately 100 feet. Now, I'm probably never going to go that deep. A GoPro that I have, my Hero 4 Silver Edition, it'll go down to 131 feet. Again, I don't think I'll ever go that low. Well, here comes the sun. So what I want to talk about is what happens if you drop this thing in the water. Will it float? And the answer to that, folks, is no. These cameras, most of them do not float in the water. Now, I could probably throw it in there and test it, but I don't want to risk $65. That's about what I pay for this one. Now, a GoPro, you know, like my Silver 4 Hero Edition, I know I said that all backwards, but a camera like that's like $400. So what I like to do is, for about $5 or $6, I like to buy one of these floaties. And this floatie's real simple. It just installs on the camera just like this. Nothing crazy, folks. It just goes just like this. See that? And then you put your screw in. And now, if you drop your camera, this thing is buoyant because it has air in it. So if you drop your camera, it'll float up to the top like this. But the problem with this is hollow and you can't put anything in here. There's no storage. This thing doesn't unscrew, but it will save your camera, and you'll have this thing bobbing above the water about this high, and you'll be able to see it very easily. It's a great device, really is. It's like $5 or $6. But what I want to do, I know you guys might laugh, but I don't want my camera upside down in the water in case I want to swim by it and get a cool shot underwater. So I'd have to totally flip the camera, all the settings and things like that to get that to work. So I found this new device that I want to share with you. This is the P.O.V. dive buoy made by SP Gadgets. See that? This is suitable for GoPros. And what it is it's a flotation device that has a little foam thing on it. It also comes with a tether and things of that nature. But the cool thing about this, folks, is you can unscrew this end cap and you can put anything you want in there. Money, cotton balls for tinder, ferrocerium rod, knife, you know, your ID, anything like that that'll fit in this compartment. Now, I said ID card. I'm talking paperwork, folks. So let's take a look at the back. And what this does is, when you put things in there, it'll probably still float like this and the camera will still be upside down. But what you can do is take this cap off, put some water in here, and then what will happen is the water will make the thing buoyant. So you're sitting there holding your camera underwater like this, and you drop it, and because the water or the weight is already inside, it's naturally going to float up and it'll be buoyant like this in the water. Now, depending on how much weight you put inside, it might make your camera sink or it might make it float. But in either case, it'll be kind of stagnant in the water. If you don't put anything in here, of course, it'll float upside down, just like this other device. So I'm going to open this thing up and show you a little bit closer view of it. Let's rip the packaging open. Now, you can see that I'm out in a remote location. I'm not going to throw this trash anywhere around here. I'm packing it back out with me, folks. Okay, so there's a look at the buoy. Comes with the little tether, real nice cordage. And my apology, folks, if you're getting any kind of wind noise. Here is a catalog, I think, of some of their things that they offer. And there's a little carabiner in here, I noticed. I didn't know it came with that. That's pretty cool. So let me put all this back in this bag. Whoops, I dropped a piece there. Dropped the catalog, actually. I'm not going to use this lanyard right now, and I'm not going to use the carabiner right now. Whoops, threw it behind you. I'm not going to use the carabiner right now. Put all this stuff back in the bag. Ah, this is one I want to look at. So you unscrew it. There's an O-ring there, and there's a rubber gasket there. You have a nice big reservoir you can put stuff in. It has a very nice foam textured type feel to it, so even if your hand gets wet, you're not going to lose grip on this thing. Comes with another screw so that you can leave your other screw with your other buoy. So like for me, I have several of these type of cameras, so I don't want to go losing screws and things like that. I'm going to put this screw back with this one. Let's go ahead and install this on the camera, folks. Just like that. See that? Put the screw in the hole. See that little hole right there, folks? Put the screw in the hole. Start cinching her in. I don't think I'm getting it quite in there all the way. There we go. I think I got it now. Yep, it tightened up real nice. So there you have it. Now I have another flotation device that I could use